Alright, Nasty Nate, Lesson 1. This is just a couple of ideas for, what you could incorporate into some licks. I mean, I use these a lot. If you watch some of the vids I've done, I mean, I really like them. They're kind of like a Satch 5, and it also helps your stretching. And when you get them down, you'll notice that when you can incorporate these, not only does it help you stretch, but eventually you get those down so much, then you start incorporating other things to where you can move around the neck a lot easier. So what I want to show you is chords that look like this, but we're going to arpeggiate them. Okay, so what it is your top three strings, E, A, and D, 3, 5, and 7. So every finger goes down a string. So this one goes on your top string, second string, third string. Okay, you get the idea. What I'm doing there is just think where your index finger's going, and just it's the same pattern on all of them. All your fingers will be in the same 3-string, 1 fret apart each. Like I said, it's good for stretching. In the beginning, I don't expect you to get it. I didn't. But 3, 5, 7, and then just move it up your fret markers. So 3, 5, 7 becomes 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 9 becomes 7, 9, 11. Okay? And then when you get done with those, move it up a string. It works the same way when you move it up a string. Okay? So essentially you've got 6 chords right there. I mean, you can do them all over the neck on the first 5 strings. They're a chord like that. When you get down on your G or your D, G, and B strings, it's a power chord, and it doesn't work when you do this. It sounds pretty nasty. But if you move that index or that pinky in 1 fret, so the shape looks like this instead of like this. You're just moving your pinky back one whole fret here. So instead of being like that, it's like that, and that's a power chord. But we won't worry about that. We'll mess with that later. What I want you to focus on is these right here. Also, for a long time, I did it with my ring on the second string here. You can do that, but most guitar players will say that it's better to use your index because it helps in your transition to other spots. And you're looking for the least range of motion with your fingers. So, try and do your index. I'm still personally, trying to get it to where I can do it seamless. I can't do it with this guitar standing up because the frets are so big. But, like I said, everything's a learning process. It's just going to take time. So, work on these. And just do them in unison, in the same order like that. Just do them on your fret markers. Go up, here, here, here. And then when you get better and you figure them out, move them around. Change the position or change the order of what you do them in. So instead of being like 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 9, or 7, 9, 11, go. What I'm saying? Just move them around. But this adds opened a lot of doors for me, especially with my hand strength and everything, just doing different licks, instead of sitting here and doing my pentatonic runs all day long. It's something else you can do to incorporate different things, and then whenever I did that, I started, seeing what I could do. You can, like, one of my favorite licks is something like that, to that effect. So 3, 5, 7, 7, 9, 11, or 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, 11. work on doing these. It's great for your hands. Do it with your I suggest do it with your ring too, because that'll only help your ring finger too. Get in the habit of using this, but it'll stretch your ring too, just the same. So learn those, and then I'll work on sending you something else as well. But you can make so many licks out of that, and it's like a broad range. I mean, you're playing. I don't know how to explain it. Needless to say, it's cool and it's great for your hands. Give it a shot. I'll make you some more stuff here in a little bit. Rock on, brother.